first one, we can create the data frame. This is the first way. If okay, and also if you want to convert your existing RDD to the data frame, we can use the RDD.2df data frame. Third one is the spark.read.format. We need to specify the format and option.load. Next, spark.table, and final one is the spark.SQL. We can pass the SQL query. We can create the data frames in multiple ways. Depends upon use case, we can create the data frames. The first one is spark.create data frame. Okay. Next, RDD.2DataFrame. Means here we are converting the RDD to data frame. Third one is the spark.read.format. Format name and option and load. And fourth one, spark.write.format. We can give the mode override, up and move. That is also one of the way to create the data frame. And spark.table and spark.SQL, we can pass our query. We can pass our query. For example, if you take this spark.create data frame, right? Here we just take one tuple, right? Here we have the tuple, right? Spark.create data frame, whatever this tuple having, we just assign this tuple into one variable, right? So this is the one way to create the data frame. If you give the df.show means we can able to see the data. This is the one way of to create the data frames. Means you need to put your data into your notebook itself only. For example, if your data is available in somewhere, okay, if your data is available in somewhere, okay, right. For example, your data is available in somewhere, either blob storage or ADL agent or something. Okay, means before that we need to create the mount point. After the mount point, we are going to write this data frame, right? Df equal to spark.read.format, format name and load, and we need to specify the file location. This is the another way to create the data frame. Spark.read.format and a .load and option. This is the one way to create the data frame. Okay, so okay, fine. Okay, anyone infer schema? What is the purpose of the infer schema? So when you are trying to read the data from the source, we are writing the query, right? Spark.read.format and option something option. We are going to give the infer schema comma true.
It check the schema data types. It check.
Very good. Yes, if you give the infer schema comma true means, so it is going to check whatever you have your source data. It's going to check the each and every data type in your respective table or even respective data frame. If it is a low amount of data, okay, fine. If it is a huge amount of data, definitely we used to face the performance issue. Okay, and this is the one of the way to create the data frame. Spark.table. Spark.table means, for example, I have a database. Consider I have a database which is present in my Databricks only. Even though we can create the databases and tables, we can create under the our AzureDatabricks, right? So for example, I have a Databricks. So I have a database. In my database having some tables. Okay, so by using this spark.table and the table name database name, you can able to get the table, whatever the table having the information, right? All the columns and rows, you can able to get it from here by using the spark.table. This is the one of the way to create the data frame. And one more data frame. Spark.SQL. Here we can pass the query. Means this test DB. This is a table. This is a table, right? I want to write some select statement for this table. Spark.SQL. Inside bracket, we can write your SQL query. Select star from testdb.playerData. TestDB is a table. Player data is a database name where player ID greater than 3. I can able to get the, if the player ID greater than 3, what are the records which is present in respect to the testdb, I can able to get the data, right? This is the one way. So here we can able to create the multiple ways to create the data frame. One of the entries.